Well, folks, I saw a certain concert at 15 years old, and I knew I should have gotten it then from Walmart, but I did not. It was this Cream, Royal Albert Hall, London, May 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th in 2005. I looked at it multiple times thinking this is going to be awesome. I never did for whatever reason because I didn't know much about Cream outside of maybe 3 songs and the solo careers of Ginger Baker, Jack Bruce, and Eric Clapton. It wasn't until 2018 I finally saw the darn concert. It was really gosh darn great. Watched a little bit of it when Ginger Baker died, and now I just finished 2 hours and 10 minutes, 130 minutes of psychedelic / blues rock. I'm so glad. Spoonful, Outside Window Blues, Pressed Rat and Warthog, Sleepy Time, NSU, Badge, Politician, Sweet Wine, Rollin' and Tumblin', Stormy Monday, Deserted Cities of the Heart, Born Under a Bad Sign, We're Going Wrong, Alternate Takes of Sleepy Time, and We're Going Wrong. Disc 2 has Crossroads, Sitting on Top of the World, White Room, Toad, and Sunshine of Your Love. The historic reunion of rock's first supergroup, a complete set featuring the best performances from all 4 nights. Were filmed in high definition with 5.1 surround sound, also available in high performance vinyl because sound matters. Yeah, this one is really gosh darn good. It's the running through of the 4 albums that they released. Fresh Cream, Disraeli Gears, I forgot the third one, and Goodbye. I'm so glad is a good way how to start. I was like, I'm so glad. Don't know what to say. It's a good way how to start it off. Spoonful's got more of the little creeping kind of, just imagine just walking through like a little creepy desert. It's a Howling Wolf song. It's got a little bit of an eeriness about it. Outside Woman Blues, it's a standard kind of blues psychedelic number. Pressed Rat and Warthog is a Ginger Baker tune where he brings in his kind of, I guess, Cockney or Birmingham accent, and he said, one day the pressed warthog came in through, and he saw magnificent cheese. I don't know, something like that. Sleepy time, which is 4 minutes and 20 seconds, is about marijuana. NSU is it's got a little bit more rock, and people are wondering what NSU stands for. It's supposedly about a car, but the consensus is non-specific urethra sexual disease. And up right towards the end is when they just start really going, like, just bringing in the kind of psychedelic vibe and a little bit faster blues playing. Badge is fine. Politician has a little bit of a greasy feel to it. Talking about politicians, just how you really just shouldn't trust them in general. It's like, hey, I'm a politician, step into my car, or something like that. Sweet Wine says the ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Not to be confused with the Clash's ba da da da, whatever it is. It's ba. You got the Sweet Wine, that ba ba. It's irritatingly catchy in the best way. Rollin' and Tumblin' is probably my personal favorite, just because of the it's like, Ginger's going out. Peter Edward Baker, Ginger, is going crazy on the drums. Like Jack Bruce has the harmonica. It's like Rollin' and Tumblin' with the just going down. Stormy Monday is a B.B. King song that was originally performed by T-Bone Walker, and it's the definition of a blues song. It's a slow 12 bars number that you can feel the forlorn. Deserted Cities of the Heart, I think that's a Cream original on their first album, more progressive and psychedelic. You can hear it. It's got multiple parts that compose it, maybe 6 minutes, something like that. Born Under a Bad Sign is a Robert Johnson one. It's dark, it's brooding, and We're Going Wrong, which is another personal favorite of mine, way how to just end the darn thing. You know, kind of deep lyrics. Crossroads is an Eric Clapton solo extravaganza, sitting on top of the world, kind of a filler in my opinion. In the White Room, you do. Good song. Toad, gosh darn good drum performance from Ginger Baker himself. Goes about 10 minutes, so this is kind of like the last of the excessive drum solos that, it's kind of like a 1960s concert brought into modern day. Sunshine of Your Love, everyone knows that song, which the riff was also kind of reused in Cocaine. Of course, it's also in Guitar Hero. So, Outside Woman, yeah, Spoonful. So, what else I missed? Spoonful is a bass tinged song. And there's There's some good vocal duality, I think, between Eric and Jack on Deserted Cities of the Heart. That was pretty cool. And this was in front of maybe, 15 to 25,000 people. I'm not sure of the capacity for the Royal Albert Hall, but it was a good amount of people. I will say that. Holy smoke. So, yeah. Cameras are fine. It's what I consider to be professional and filmed professionally. It's like, yeah, you're going to get some audience shots. You're going to focus on the members. You're going to see how their interactions. You're going to see the drum set. You're going to see, just to give an idea of the depth and how big the Albert Hall is. It's not distracting. It's enough to where you can get it, and it feels like it was probably released on some British channel, Sky One or whatever, if I had to guess. I don't know. So, yeah, it's like, there's also a little bit in the beginning, I think, on Spoonful, where Ginger is doing his drumming, and then it shows the screen, and then you get 1, 2, 3 of the members, which is that's okay, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's not distracting. The alternate takes, you get to see other parts of the stadium, of the massive building, so that was pretty cool. And overall, it's they all introduce the songs. These are people that are 25 and who were at the time probably 25 and older. So maybe I'm the last generation who would still maybe listen to this. I don't know. So yeah, at the time, Jack Brucey's had a very legendary career playing with Robert Trower. He did have some health issues at the time, so he's seen sitting a little bit, but still enough to perform. Ginger Baker played in Ginger Baker's Air Force. Who is that? Baker Gurvitz Army, and also dabbled in some African music, and Eric Clapton. Truly a legendary career. Outside of being a wanker for what was that? Because a German woman was selling a bootleg CD that her deceased husband had, and managed to sue her successfully for $3,600 because it's no, it's when he did this in 2021, it's no, you're a wanker, Eric. You're a wanker regarding this case. So yeah, outside of that, how do I feel about this one? I don't know much about Cream's music. Fantastically produced, fantastically performed. It's freaking fantastic. I just don't know, I just don't know their songs or the blues artists that they covered here. So, say what you will about that, but I highly recommend you watch Cream live at the Royal Albert Hall.